Welcome to a Fallout 76 episode. Fair warning, this episode takes place inside the PTS and does contain story spoilers. I sided with the Raiders on PC and PTS, and this is my first trip back to see Meg since completing Wastelanders. So it triggered some new dialogue options, and let's have a listen. Any thoughts on the Brotherhood of Steel?
Thoughts? What I got for them are bullets. Luckily, I got some folks who are real passionate about taking those bucketheads down. You want to know more? We'll talk to Pierce over in the war room. It's behind Irie's shop. Just don't get in the way. You'll regret it.
So out back behind Irie's shop is this structure. It has been inaccessible before, but now we can get inside freely. There is no key required or anything. It's called the Crater War Room. So here I am about to meet Pierce. I just want to let you know that the dialogue has not been placed for any of these characters. Just a quick look around the war room. You will not be meeting Sheena on the left or Burke on the right. That's up to you to discover these characters. Do you have business or are you just sightseeing? What are you trying to do here? We're here to ensure that there remains a place for Crater in Appalachia. The more people come here, the more they'll want to take their own space, set their own rules, and force those rules on others. Crater is our home, our freedom, our future. I won't allow anyone to take that away. Who says the Brotherhood is going to take anything away? The Brotherhood thinks of itself as our saviors. They'll take what they believe is righteous, and when we refuse to give it, they'll strike us down. It starts small, food and supplies, a home base. They offer protection in return, and hope. Hope is powerful enough to make you blind. So when they start asking for more, occupying homes, taking lives, then it's too late. We can't let it get that far. And are there any other threats in Appalachia? Foundation maybe, but it will be a long time before they start asking for more. They're like us in some ways, just looking for a home. But don't tell Meg I said that. Do you run this place? Run? Look, I'm not some kind of CEO or general. This is a family. Everyone does their part. Mine is the talking, letting people know what we're doing all this for and how important it is. I may have started this effort, but it's the war party who moves it forward. And if you're not part of it, I caution you to get out of the way. Can you tell me about the war party? Is Sheena your second in command? She's more than a rung in a hierarchy. Sheena plans our operations. She's got a head for strategy. She used to play Blast Radius on repeat as a kid and so she could beat everyone she knew, including the adults. Imagine that. World's gone to shit and people still find solace in games. At that age, I was, still in school, studying for a future that would never be. What's the deal with Burke? Burke's our muscle and the most hardworking person we've got. They don't talk much. Action is more their language. I wouldn't have it any other way. Why do you refer to Burke as they? Because it suits them better. When I first met Burke, they were different, secluded, like they didn't want anyone to see them. Burke flinched when others talked about them. People expected things based on how they looked. They had these titles: the Silent Man, Albino Dog. One day I asked if something else would feel better. It took some trial and error, but eventually we settled on the neutral, they. They are a much happier person now for the insignificant price of a word. I don't understand. You know something? I don't either. Not fully anyways. We all have a public perception in this world. Sometimes it doesn't match what we feel inside, and sometimes there's nothing we can do about that. But other times there is, and I don't need to understand everything Burke is feeling to want to see a smile on their face. So Burke is Fallout's first non-binary character on the Raider side. Now I did visit Foundation to see if they had a matching war room, but I have a feeling because I sided with the Raiders in Wastelanders, I see the war room on the Raider side. If you're currently on the PTS and sided with Foundation, I'd be curious to know if you can enter the war room and interact with these new characters. As a parent, of a child in the LGBTQ community, it is very important for them to feel wanted and included in video games, books, and movies. And sometimes it's time for your children to educate you in these matters rather than you educating them. I know both of our daughters have done that, and I thank them. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you out in the wasteland.